I have never really played the game before, in all honesty, so I have no idea what I'm doing. No idea what I'm doing. I will learn it as I go, because this has very much been a... I don't even know what aim down the sight is. This was not the right game to choose. And for some reason, just everything is wrong. Everything. I'm not happy, in all honesty. Not happy about this, because it's reset what was meant to happen as well. In the stream options, it still says it's Battlefield, even though it's not. So it's just not good, really. But anyway, rather than muck about and moan, let's talk about what we should be talking about and what is actually happening this week. And it's been quite a good week so far in terms of stuff going on. I'll start with the bad news, and the bad news is I do not yet have... I don't know where it came from. I do not yet have a copy of... And why is the volume still too loud? Why is the volume too loud? That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. This is a shambles, really, isn't it? There you go. There we go. Right, we're there now. We're there. Okay. And we can sort of crack on and get on with it. Alright, I've got a shotgun now. Fire, fire, fire. So I don't yet have a copy of Black Ops, unfortunately, which is a shame, because I don't know what's happened then. Activision have normally been pretty good. Oh dear. Have normally been pretty good at sort of getting stuff on time. So I'm not really sure why that is. And I've sent a couple of emails asking what's going on, and I haven't had a reply, which I'm, again, not particularly happy about, but I can't do any more, other than sort of wait and see, really, what happens. Whether I'm going to get a copy, not entirely sure, but we will soon find out. But the other game, the other big release this week is, of course, Fallout 4, and of course I do have a copy of that, because the PR there were very, very, very good at keeping me in the loop and let me know everything that was going on. So I have actually now since been informed that I have a copy, and it's all downloaded, ready to go. And I've actually been playing it a little bit as well. I haven't had much of a chance as I'd like to. Today is the sort of day that I'll properly plumb in the hours, so it were. And yeah, that should be pretty cool, and it seems pretty good so far. It is a bit of a piss take, actually, in all honesty, that there is no ultra-wide support out of the box, and even if you do a little hack, well, it's not really a hack, but even if you sort of do change the ini files, then it's still not really very native. It's not available in the options to choose from, and if you do manually override it, then you get everything stretched, and while the actual game is rendering at the correct resolution, like the on-screen elements are not in the right sort of aspect ratio, and they're stretched, which is a shame. If there are some controls I should be using, by the way, tell me, because I literally have no idea what I'm doing. Finally playing Counter-Strike Go, nice. Well, let me know actually in the comment section if you clicked on this and it was saying Battlefield 4 or it was saying Counter-Strike. And like that, sorry, that's attacked a teammate.
Hello.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. Let me know if it actually says Battlefield 4. Oh no, oh no. I'm gonna have to remove this. I'm very sorry. Enable voice. Disabled. There you go. Is that going to work, or I don't know. Anyway, yes. Hello to everyone. Everyone that's joining me now in the comments. It's good for you to be here. It's good to get off the mark and get some viewers. Otherwise, I'm talking to myself. But when am I? Never. So yeah, Fallout 4 is in. Review of that should be up as soon as I'm ready to get it out there. It won't be sort of day dependent. Like the normal schedule of Wednesdays and Sundays. That will literally be as I'm ready to put it out, because I don't want to put it out too soon, but likewise obviously don't want to put it out too late either. Oh, I actually thought I got that, that's a shame. It has Titanfall thumbnail. Oh dear. It's just, what can I say, it's YouTube gaming is still a little bit in beta and it hasn't updated. And for those wondering as well what happened sort of last week in terms of the casual play, it was there, but it basically got deleted, and YouTube support couldn't actually unfortunately get it back. Try turning off random weapons. Okay. No, alright, I don't have time. I don't have time. I'll do that next game. Let me focus, let me focus. So yeah, that archive got deleted, so it was there, and it was actually quite a good one. It was about 40 minutes long. And it's all gone forever, unfortunately, so if you didn't catch it live last week, unfortunately you won't get a chance to see that, I'm afraid. So yeah, hello to everyone in the comments section. Anyway, as usual, if you have any questions, be it me related, PC related, anything related, tech related, give me a shout and I will answer it if I can. Spawn, alright. In terms of everything else that's going on that isn't games, it's very much become a AMD house that I'm in at the moment. Asus have been kind enough to send loads of stuff out temporarily on loan for review. We've got a 390X Strix edition, we've got a Fury Strix edition as well. He's on my team. What else we got? We've got Acer have sent out the big ultra wide FreeSync IPS 75Hz 3440 by 1440 monitor, which is cool. And I'm playing on that at the moment, so I've got it sort of windowed on the right, and then the other stuff that's going on the left, so I can monitor everything that's happening. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Careful, careful! Oh dear. Oh come on, you can't hit me from there. Well, apparently you can. I'm getting all these achievements, by the way, because I've never played the game. So that's why, if you want the why. So maybe I'm just so good that I'm getting all these achievements. Do you have a knife? I don't know. Oh, I just did something. Okay. This is terrible. You asked for Counter-Strike Go, and I have given you what you want, hopefully. Maybe you're after someone with a little bit more skill, but this is, you can get to see the learning curve. Let's see how difficult it is to pick up. Okay, should have got him there, but okay. There you go, I'll take that, I'll take that. That's one, that's one. I also recommend changing crosshairs to static. Well, I would, but I'm mid-game. Oh, there you go, I got a knife. There you go, how's that? Terrible. So it's very much FreeSync-y at the moment in the house. A lot of AMD stuff. That would be laughable. How on earth did I kill him when he had a shotgun? That's terrible. Oh, I should have. I attacked a teammate. Well, I didn't. That FreeSync monitor's on its... No, it's up. I'm using it now. 2 more FreeSync monitors from Asus on the way. One is IPS 1440. Well, they're both 1440p monitors, usual 16:9, and one is IPS and it has FreeSync up to about 85 Hz or something, and then the other one is a TN gaming monitor with the FreeSync that goes all the way up to 144 Hz range. So I should get a chance to test both of them out. And then also, comment from Lonely Ice Boy, know any good gaming monitors for 250 to 300? You should be in... You should be in luck, hopefully, because I am getting 2 FreeSync monitors in from not from Asus, from AOC. They all start with A. Well, we'll start with 1 FreeSync monitor from AOC anyway. The thing that's pretty cool about this is that it is cheap. It's one of the cheapest monitors, one of the cheapest gaming monitors on the market at the moment, and one that also has FreeSync. So if you are someone that is an AMD gamer, then that could be right up your alley. If you are an NVIDIA gamer, if you're an NVIDIA gamer, then I would advise that you check out the AOC G-Sync gaming monitor that I reviewed earlier in the year, because that was a very good budget monitor anyway. Thank you for the advice. Keep it coming in the comment section. I clearly need it. But I did okay. No, I didn't. I died 22 times. Okay, I didn't. Not bad for a very first game, though, might I add. So, yeah. While we're waiting, I suppose I can show you what I'm talking about. I have to quickly get up. Oh. So, we have Radeon Fury in, the Strix Edition. So, this is basically going to be the competitor to the 980 Ti, but then it's got Asus's sort of Strix, which is actually a really good third-party cooling solution because it's pretty damn quiet, and my friend had one on a 780. I was impressed, so looking forward to getting that going. Oh. Also, one other thing that actually I can, if I don't drop it, can grab is this thing here, which is the micro sort of console from Asus as well, the GR6, and I'll be giving that a good review in a moment as well. So that is a 760M based machine. This is running Windows, but it's coming as a Steam machine version as well. So got some cool stuff anyway. That will be on the channel not too long, not in the too distant oh dear, not in the too much of a distant future. Right, I need to focus now. Is this like capture the flag? What's up with the zones? What's up with the zone? Can you tell me, please? Because I literally have no idea. Oh no! Oh dear. Right, I'm in the zone now. I'm in the zone. And can you aim down the sights with all guns? Please. Oh come on! See, what is that? Right, okay, okay. Oh dear, he's on my team. It's not going to go down very well. That was my fault. Careful, 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 careful. So loads of products basically in for review. I'm definitely very much swamped. Oh, he's on my team. Oh dear, very much swamped. So if you have any other products you'd like to see on the channel, do let me know, but I'll have to schedule them for a bit later. In terms of Skylake, I am actually that's stupid. Should have gone. Only aim down sights with AUG and sniper. Okay. A and B and bomb sights. Thank you. Thank you. So what? They have a bomb? Well, I don't know. Right, I can spawn with a bonus weapon. Okay. I forgot my train of thought. Oh yeah, Skylake build. I had an update from the PR man that's handling it from Intel's point of view. So they just had a meeting and they should be able to get the sample out in the next few weeks, and then I'll have it for 3 to 4 weeks. So should be plenty of time to get everything done. But I'm actually meeting him tomorrow. I'm going up to London and on business, going to Google HQ with a few other YouTubers, but beforehand I'm going to pop in and see the LG and Intel PR man. Very nice man actually, yeah. And see if we can get some more firm concrete details, because this has gone on for quite a long time. Just deathmatch, okay, don't worry about them. Okay, thank you. I'm doing alright actually, bear in mind this is running at 75 frames a second rather than the usual 144 that I am so accustomed to. But that is such a first world problem, isn't it? Not having a 144Hz monitor. What a shame. Right, okay, I'm focused, I'm focused, I'm focused. So do I want to duck like that then? Is that a good strategy? Because obviously your accuracy goes up. I don't know, let me know. What would you suggest? Did I kill him? No? Okay. Okay. Oh, I've got 2 pistols, okay. Are these, is it good? Oh, almost shot him. Almost shot him. Careful. Careful. Oh, careful. I got him. Yes. That's some skill. Okay, any more comments, please leave them coming, because I'm getting to the stage now where I'm bringing you up to speed with all the news and running out of news. And when you run out of news, you have less things to say. So answering questions both helps everyone else out, helps you out, and helps me out, because then I don't have to dramatically think of things to say. Okay, so do you recommend a good CPU and GPU for someone who's just started making builds? Well, the story behind my first PC, if you're interested, very first PC I ever made, built, wasn't even that long ago, to be honest, probably like 2010, I know, right? You gain experience in these things fast, and I'm a bit like a dog with a bone, in terms of if I start looking at something, then I will learn everything about it. Thank you, I was going to say shot him in the face. I literally learned everything about it, and with computers and stuff I've always been interested in it, but I definitely took a shine, shall we say, with PC gaming. And so basically what I was doing was I was on a very limited budget, if you like. My budget was about £600 here in the UK. I think I spent about 620 in then. And I wanted something that I could keep upgrading, and it wasn't going to, like, I wasn't going to miss out on anything. And so what I did was, because I really wanted the computer as soon as possible, what I did is I bought it without a graphics card. I used the integrated CPU graphics for about 3 to 4 weeks. And then I bought a graphics card as soon as I could afford it, basically, which isn't a bad strategy if you're someone that is putting a lot of money away each month, but you just don't want to wait the extra month. It depends on your personal circumstances, I suppose. So that's what I did anyway, and I was quite happy with my decision because I didn't lose any money. I just had to wait a little bit of time for a graphics card, and that might make sense to anyone really that's on a limited budget, but will eventually get the money and doesn't mind sort of waiting. Because if you don't wait and you buy it all at the same time, you're going to get sort of F1, there you go. Sort of, you might get an inferior PC purely based on the fact that you couldn't wait. So yeah. So the actual question I didn't answer. A good GPU and CPU for someone who's aiming for about €500. You're basically looking at about €500. You're kind of looking at the i3 really. Or you could of course go down the AMD route, but you're basically looking at a dual-core i3 based computer, and then maybe a GTX 950, something like that. But if you are going to have money, like next month, if you're putting your pay slip away each month, then it might be worth buying like an i5 based rig and then waiting and getting the GPU when you can afford it. It depends really what your personal use is. Okay, so DDR4 versus CAS. I've not got too much to say on that. Obviously, yeah, it kind of depends. It depends on the sort of system that you want, really. I mean, in terms of memory, it's not really. It shouldn't really be like a massive priority for your buying decision, because memory is just something you kind of need, and the speed of it doesn't make very much difference unless you're having really serious applications. It mainly comes into play with things like servers and things like that. But it's just a case of don't worry about memory, because if you need more, then you soon find out and you can add more, really. But DDR4 versus DDR3 is something a lot of people ask about, and again, it's worth going the DDR4 route if you can afford it, just for future proofing, and it's not that much more expensive now. You get the benefit of a sort of better. Oh, come on! What? Can someone tell me what that was all about? I don't understand. Please tell me. Thank you. Yeah, in terms of memory, like DDR4, DDR3, it doesn't make much difference as long as for gaming it doesn't make any difference. Just make sure you've got at least 8. Really, is my advice. Click B before you move. Otherwise, you only have a pistol. Oh, thank you. Makes sense. Right, that'll do. Right, I just spawned and died, but okay. Thank you, Matthew, for letting me know. Keep your crosshair at head level. Okay, I've got scope as well. This is more me. Okay, it's definitely not me. Oh, okay. Oh, spawn protection keeps them alive. Okay, makes sense. You see, makes sense. Thank you for keeping me learn this. I need this all the time. Like whenever you have a new game, just tell me what's going on. Shoot, 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 shoot. Bang, bang, bang. Thank you. Got 15 left. Do I need to reload? Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Careful. Oh, thank you. I'll take that. I'll take that. Careful. 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 It's all very dramatic, isn't it? If you live in the UK, today is a big, big day. Of course, it's as I said that, I realised it is Remembrance Day. Well, it's the day. It's the 11th. So in America, I suppose it's known as Veterans Day as well. So hopefully you guys, if you could anyway, you went to service on Sunday, paid your respects. But no, the thing I was going to say, it's a big day. It seems a bit silly now, almost a bit disrespectful now. But it's Peep Show in the UK. Starts back again today. So don't forget, if you're interested, or you didn't realise, Peep Show is back. Get on it. Right, okay. Right, game number 3, I'm going to be on it. I know what I'm doing now, I'm focused. You have a nice rig for £376, including 750 Ti and 4460. Thoughts? Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing that doesn't include the whole PC, because something's you couldn't get it for that much, surely. But yeah, I mean, in terms of gaming performance, be fine. Okay. 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 If you have more questions, keep them coming in, as always. Waited for Peep Show a bit too long. It was a very long time ago that the last one came out, wasn't it? A very long time ago. And it seems weird when you think about it, really. I mean, let's think. The last series that I remember watching was... I wouldn't be surprised now if it was about 2010. I've just got a pistol now, cocked up. Sorry, I realised I didn't press B. My apologies. Still got him. Kind of got him. Still kind of got him anyway. Oh, B. I'm pressing F. That's why. I'll just take that. But just do it. Do it. Okay, and I'm dead. Brilliant. If you're on O2, you're able to watch it 2 days early. Yeah, cool. It's great. I hope so. This is bollocks, Mark. That's the best line. I don't do it justice. I'm sorry if you feel that's been broken now, but that's just the best I can do. If you're in the US, like, is Peep Show a thing? I'm guessing not. I mean, what sort of UK TV shows actually properly make it over there? I know Top Gear did, but obviously that's not happening anymore. And the advert at the moment that's on TV for Amazon Prime I find really funny with Jeremy Clarkson. But I know you had Top Gear. Do you get the English Apprentice over there? I don't know, just what English TV shows do you like watching if you're in the US? I've always been interested, really. In terms of the other way round, we kind of get everything, I suppose, that you get, really, which is fine. Sometimes it's a bit late, but yeah, no. The thick of it, actually, if you know Veep, that was like the show that sort of spawned Veep. The thick of it, about English politics, that's really funny. I recommend you check that out, whether you're English or American. It's got a lot of swearing in it, but it's very funny. Do give that a check out. It's on Netflix, I believe. Not paid by Netflix, promise you. It's other good services are available. How about that? What phone do I use? I use, at the moment, a Galaxy Note 4, and I have no sort of need to upgrade to the S6 Edge. I will hopefully get a sample in very soon for a review, still waiting on that. But right, here's the thing, I'm going to London tomorrow, and I know my phone won't last all day, so what do? I take a spare battery with me. You know, problem solved. Expandable storage, I can carry all my flax about. Stuff like that, I don't want to give up. And it's kind of half that and half the fact that I'm still on a contract. But normally I change my phone every year, but I've been really happy with the Note 4, so no reason for me to change, really. But yeah, I would definitely consider it. Doctor Who, yes, I have heard that does one, actually, yeah. That does, you're right. Oh, careful. I could do well here. I could do well here, or I could not. That was terrible. I attacked a teammate, come on. Oh dear. So what would the next PC Centric rig be? Well, after the Skylake build, that will happen when it happens, but I'm trying to get it done as quickly as I can. I'll probably be looking at either a budget build, mini ITX build, or both. Hopefully both, actually. So maybe like an i3 in there, GTX 950 or AMD Radeon or something like that. So Yeah, no, I haven't really thought about it. I'm trying to get one thing done at a time, really, and that is definitely the Skylight build. But yeah, no, it's definitely thought about it a little bit, but not too much. Same. Charge it. What, your phone, or charge the battery? Phones. Like, it doesn't matter what you see in reviews. Doesn't matter what. It's basically if your phone has a sealed battery, regardless of how good it is when you first buy it, in a year's time it is going to be rubbish. It's the same with iPhones, it's the same with Android phones, Windows phones. Doesn't matter what it is, it's just how batteries work, and especially now they're using these quick charge technologies, the sort of retention times are absolutely terrible. Really are. So after a year you'll find that your phone, even if it was lasting the whole day, starts to not last the whole day anymore, and you become really annoyed with it. And this is exactly why I think it's a massive shame and disappointment that we are seeing phones with removable batteries going, because they're not cheap to buy. Sorry, they're not cheap. They are cheap to buy, spare batteries, and they are bloody useful. You don't need them all the time, but you know, it's just that it's very nice to have the option. And I've never been a fan of the whole sealed battery thing. And as soon as I changed the battery in my Note 4, I got another one. It's literally just like a new phone, because it actually lasts all day, and I've got the other one for emergencies if I need it. So yeah, that's why I haven't changed my phone anyway. The long answer to that question, but there we go. Right, are you going to review Fallout 4? Yes, I'm in the process. As soon as I finish this, if it's not dinner time, then I will almost certainly get playing it. I've been playing it on the 4K television actually, and in terms of performance, maybe it's just because I'm running at high resolution at max settings, but the performance doesn't seem to be as good as I'd like, in all honesty. It's not to say it's bad. I mean, I'm sure you'd be able to run it, but it doesn't look like it's not really a graphically intensive game from the looks of it, and yet it does sort of use quite a few resources, so I don't know why that is. And the lack of ultra-wide support really pissed me off, so yeah, I've gone and playing it now with a controller on a couch, 60 Hz at 440p. Pretty happy. Kill him, didn't kill him. Samsung has 16TB SSD. Aren't they just servery ones? I haven't seen the consumer edition being that big. The biggest, I think, consumer one they do is the 2TB EVO, but I could be wrong. I know there are some other PCIe ones and M2 ones and things like that. Oh, external charger, battery bank. Yeah, they're horrible things. You lose. Not only do you have to have this thing plugged in, but then you lose time as the battery gets displaced as it's transferring between the two. It's pointless. External battery is never going to be just swapping out your battery. Job done. Pizza Hut or Domino's, make it yourself. But if I had to choose, I'd actually choose Papa John's. But never really been a big takeaway man, if I'm honest. And if I do, I'll probably do like a curry or something, I guess. Just a big fan of curry. Pizzas, if you know what you're doing, you can make a deep pan pizza yourself, and it's 10 times better, way cheaper, and you can have whatever toppings you want on it. That maybe sounds a bit, but it's true. You should just look at my Instagram if you want to see what pizzas can look like. You just need to do it in a frying pan and a grill. Job done. Sorted food. Look at their video how to do it. It's very good. Careful. Careful! No. I don't think I have the right tactic for this game. Oh, come on, no, that is ridiculous. Don't do that. I know, like, maybe I should look around before I move, but I think it's stupid. Careful. No. Oh. Right, I'm going to change gun. Change gun. Have you played Fallout 4 yet? Yes. Yes, I'm on it. Review as soon as I feel I've played enough. Oh, for Christ's sake! Which should be maybe Saturday, but I'm not going to put it out until it's ready. So, yeah, we'll see. Any more questions? Keep coming. If you have any comment on this particular game of Counter-Strike Go, let me know. This was for the fans. And of course, let me know what you want me to stream next week. If I have it, it would probably be Call of Duty, but as I mentioned at the start of the video, I do not yet have a copy because the PR have not responded to me like they normally do, which is a shame. Kill, kill, kill! Yeah! Any other questions keep coming in? If you have any questions any other time, PC Centric is the place to do it on Twitter. That's at PC Centric. Twitter is going to be your best bet. Well, I think shotguns are probably a little bit underpowered from what I can tell. Careful. Oh, come on! Right, focus. I have to admit, I am enjoying myself, actually, quite a bit more than I thought I would be. SATA 3 versus M2. I want to do a video on this soon because I'm interested in the answer myself, but basically it's not going to make it's not going to make too much difference for sort of day-to-day use. It might speed up game load times, but although your theoretical transfer speeds are increased in sort of real world in terms of 4K read and writes and stuff, it's not too different, which translates into performance being better, but not drastically better. Not better to the point where it's worth buying a PCIe SSD, and you can run into motherboard related issues and things like that as well. Yeah, what's your phone number? 999. No, actually, no, don't ring that. That's Emergency Services 999 in the UK. I wouldn't give out my phone number, would I? It'd be silly. It's a business phone. Business phone number is available on demand. We just need to do some business, and then it's all yours. This. Oh, it must mean does. Does this mean that you are gonna do more Counter-Strike? Try to pronounce my name. Okay. Visa. No, sorry. Vita is on. Was Ozermi? Sorry. It's good effort. Good effort. I'm allowed on that DM you on Twitter saying I'm sick of Python. You were indeed, Jack Stevens. I do remember. If I ever don't reply to anyone, it's not deliberate. I don't look at you and go, nah, don't fancy him. Not like that. I mean, like, don't fancy replying. Probably don't fancy you if you're a bloke. No offence. It's the way I roll. Sorry. So yeah, if I don't reply, I'm sorry. Would you like my phone number, as in from you? I wouldn't use it, so I'm alright. I don't tend to ring people up. So yeah. Right, I need to focus, need to get on it, Bang, 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 bang. Right, there you go, look, that was all me, 100%. Let's go. Okay, brilliant. Recommendations for a new PC build regarding GPUs. Not interested in the 950, by the way. At the moment, just you kind of want to get a card that's got a decent amount of VRAM, so AMD cards are quite good in that respect, but same advice I give to everyone, depends if you're interested in G-Sync or FreeSync, because at the moment it's sort of the third-party features that will make the most difference. What programming language do you recommend starting out with? If you're interested in web, I'd highly recommend you start looking at HTML, and then CSS, because that's all visual, it's quite cool to sort of get things going. And if you're interested in websites, then obviously that's the language that you're going to want to use. First language I did was Python, but Java is quite a good one to get yourself learning as well anyway. But they all share very similar things, so it shouldn't make too much difference. But Python is fairly easy to learn. Would you say that having the same brand of monitors is better than having two different ones? In terms of performance, it obviously doesn't make any difference. It depends entirely on the panels themselves and the monitors. What I am kind of thinking I'm going to be doing a bit later is getting one of the Asus 4K G-Sync 60Hz ones and one of the same sort of looking monitor but the 1440 144Hz panel, because then it looks like I've got two identical monitors while having the benefit of having one super gaming one, one photography one, and then one that can also do 4K gaming as well. So that should be quite cool. Saw a review of the Philips 4K 14-inch screen. Got one for £380. Wow. Really? You got it for £380? I am impressed. No, I don't have it anymore. The way it works is, especially with monitors, they get sent to me and I use them until I'm done with them, and then I send them back. Early doors in review copies and samples and things like that, you want to make sure everything is done sort of on time. You want to get stuff done so that you can sort of get in there, they get to know you, and then after that, if you want to keep it for an extra week or so, that's the sort of time maybe that you can get away with doing it. But I don't get to sort of keep many things these days, really. I have quite a lot of stuff in at the moment for review, and it depends what it is, because some stuff like cheaper items, peripherals you can normally keep, but generally speaking don't get to keep them. So no, I don't still have that. I only have that for a period of 2 or 3 weeks, and although monitors are the things that I would buy first more than anything else probably if I was going to upgrade, because I'm reviewing monitors all the time, I won't be buying one for the considerable future, because I wouldn't ever get to use it because I'd be reviewing, which is a shame. Valiant effort on the pronunciation. VT Isonomy. That's better, isn't it? Had a bit of spelling mistakes. Yeah, I bet. Do you have to be friends on Twitter to direct message? Yes, I think Jack sent me a really nice message, say, please follow me, I want to DM you. Straight to the point, straight talking. Fair enough. Would you ever review Train Simulator if asked by the maker? I would consider it, but you don't tend to get asked these days. I mean, you have PR companies that will sort of send you codes for more indie titles, because people don't ask for them. But stuff like Assassin's Creed or any sort of AAA title, basically, if you don't ask, you don't get. So I would consider it, but it hasn't been something I've thought about asking. Why is the thumbnail Titanfall, but you're playing Counter-Strike Go? Brilliant question, because when I set up the stream and it started going, I was going to do Titanfall, and then it said no games available, no servers. So I switched it to Counter-Strike, and while I'm looking, and I can show you, I'm looking at it right now, and it says on my things Counter-Strike Go November, it hasn't actually transferred across to you guys, and you're still seeing Titanfall, but there's literally nothing I can do about that. And it's a similar problem that I had last week, where the archive disappeared for the Battlefield 4 game I was playing. So if you didn't get a chance to see that, that's why it wasn't there, because YouTube had a bit of a funny one. How do you get review copies? You need to have some sort of business channel or something that not, you know, like a blog or something that does games. You need to prove that you can sell games, basically, and that's not by saying this game is really good about every game. They're looking for outlets that maybe do different things to different people. So the reason that my channel might succeed where others might not is because I do PC peripherals, so it's almost a slightly different demographic. I think it's fair to say it's not just games. And then you just write to the publishers, and if you can prove that you can get them enough views and review a game in a way that they're going to like, so that's not about being super nice, that's about being fair, honest, and having followers that like you, then they'll start sending you copies of games. Prince or Michael Jackson? Prince, actually. I used to say Michael Jackson, but Prince. Do you have any interest in Star Citizen? I do, but I don't really have much interest in early access games. I mean, that's just my thing. I don't like early access games. I agree with them. I think it's absolutely fine for them to exist and fine for people to play them, and I think the whole concept, when it works well. If I'm going to play a game, I personally like to have it. This is it. This is the game. Play it, rather than, oh, this is some of the game. It'll get better over time, because I'll just get bored by the time it actually comes out. Can you follow me? So that's you. Christmas time, so I can ask questions about whatnot and then unfollow me or whatever. That's fine. If you want me to follow you, that's not a problem. Send me a just tweet me and then I'll follow you back. How about that? I'm quite aggressive when it comes to Twitter, unlike Facebook, where while I won't accept no offense, won't accept any of you lot on Facebook. That's just because it's personal. On Twitter, I'm a bit aggressive, and if I get bored, I do unfollow people. But I'm sure I won't. I'm sure I won't do it. I'm sure I'll like your tweets a lot. I'm very willing to try. What Counter-Strike rank are you? No idea. No idea. What? I was going to say 70. That's my ping, which is rubbish because my ping shouldn't be that high. So I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what my rank is, you tell me. Is it there? No idea. I started playing when I started the stream. That's all the experience I've got. So, yeah. What keyboard and mouse are you using? At the moment, I am using a K70 Corsair, the RGB one that I reviewed, as well as the M65 mouse. I've reviewed about 3 mice after the M65. Love the M65 more than any of them. For games like this, having that sniper button and just an ergonomic shape means that it's more comfortable and I find I'm better. So that's what I'm using at the moment. Are you single? Yes, sadly I am. Don't know what to say there really. Yeah, I'm not. I've got too much stuff on, so I'm not that fussed. But I'm sure it'd be lovely to have a nice lady, wouldn't it? But yeah, no, I have people over from time to time. I'm quite good at cooking, if I say so myself. So I have people over for dinner, stuff like that. Really, few people, fancy a little bit, but nothing serious, mate. So yeah, there you go. Personal life. This is PC Centric. This is personal dating advice. If you need any advice, come to me. What games are good for iPad Air 2? I wouldn't have a clue. I've never been interested really in app games. Although having said that, I did like Hitman Go, and I've heard the Tomb Raider one is quite good as well. So maybe check that out, but I can't say now. AE Gaming Links will tweet me now. Feel free. If you want to follow me, it's at PC Centric, and if you want me to follow back because you want to DM, then that's fine. But standard rules with Facebook messages and Twitter DMs are, if I don't reply, I don't do it on purpose, it's because I'll be in a conversation with you and then I'll have to get up and do something else. That's literally all it is. Thank you, you're dead, mate. So yeah, don't take it personally, I try. I wish I had personal advice whenever I needed it when I was building my PC, which is why I like doing it. Personally, I would guess that it's not something I will be able to do forever. I'd like to see this channel grow. I'd like to have all the monies in the world. No, I'd like to actually have a career out of this. And if that got to the point where I had plenty of subscribers, then it would mean that I wouldn't be able to reply to everyone like I can pretty much now. So take advantage. And hopefully, if everything goes well, you won't be able to get the same level of advice later. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Shall we play another game? Is there demand for another game? Let me know. Let me know if there's demand for another game. Because I could go either way at the moment. Looking for a new monitor for Counter-Strike Go. I watched a few of your reviews so far. And what would you recommend? Primarily Counter-Strike Go. Currently have 1440p. It's cut off. What does that say? Oh, I see. Oh, Cat Leap 27. Okay. You're going to want to go for a high refresh rate, 144, 120 Hz monitor without a shadow of a doubt. You could get away with 100 Hz actually if there are some of those about. But basically, high refresh rate for FPS goes hand in hand. It's brilliant. Honestly, look at this. What I've got at the moment. Look, this is. I've got 3 monitors just sitting there, not being used. I'm taking on too much stuff. So 2 of them are mine, and then the other one is the Philips monitor that you should see the review of on Saturday, and then that needs to go back to Germany to see Philips again. So yeah, and then we can get on some more monitors. Do you play League of Legends? If not, you should play it for an extreme. I suppose I probably could give it another go, although personally I'd rather give Dota a go, because I actually have played that a bit, and it would make more sense. More invested, if you like, in Dota. So if it's okay, I'd rather do Dota 2, but Dota 2, I can stream that for you, no problem, let me know. I really should actually get a gun, because I've been using a pistol way too much, non-stop. Right, let's go this way, let's go this way. Careful, careful, careful. Any more comments? Keep coming. I'm getting really hungry though, this is definitely the last game. Howard, I don't think he's joining us like he did last week. I'm just running around in circles. Howard is not joining us like he did last week, because hopefully he is cooking my dinner once again, which would be nice. Kill him! Shot. Thank you very much. Shot him in the face. So yeah, TV tonight is The Apprentice. I need to catch up on Fargo. It is the Peep Show. Well, not Peep Show, the Peep Show. Peep Show starts up again. And still catching up on Gold Rush Season 7 or whatever it is, because that game, I love that game, that TV program, I think it's awesome. $4.99 each. I'm afraid what were you talking about, Jack? What's $4.99? FreeSync, G-Sync important, or just high refresh rate? I mean, I could still more than happily play on the monitor that's like 3 or 4 years old now, the 120Hz BenQ one I've got without G-Sync or FreeSync, but if you're buying one these days, especially FreeSync, it's not much more, and G-Sync does make a hell of a difference, but primarily it's going to be the high refresh rate, I would say, over G-Sync, but both are quite important. Do you prefer Twitch or YouTube gaming? Twitch is probably more polished, but plainly because I didn't have an audience is why I started on YouTube gaming, and it seems to be doing quite well at the moment, and it's good to actually sort of talk to you guys, it really is. So yeah, YouTube gaming is why I'm doing that platform. The best of me, all you do not want you a good. What? I'm afraid we're 720. That doesn't make any sense. That sentence. You're gonna have to try again. I am sorry, but it didn't make any sense. Does anyone else agree Marcus is one of them guys you just want to be mates with? Isn't that nice? I probably have, I would say, maybe a 70% record with people, in the sense that 70% get on well with, keep seeing. 20% kind of just like, oh, he's a bit of a dick, really. And I'm not, I don't think I am, but I am quite loud. That is my problem. Not stupidly loud, I'm considerate, hopefully, but I'm quite loud, but probably quite obnoxious and very confident. So that's me. And then 10% I'd probably fall out with. But that's quite a good ratio, surely. I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to read comments at the same time, it doesn't work. Would you say 970 is too expensive for a new PC builder? No, not at all. It depends how much you want to spend. 970 is a fantastic card, despite VRAM gate. And personally, it's still one of the best cards on the market. I mean, the GTX 980 is a little bit almost redundant now, it's a shame. Because it's sandwiched between the TI and the 970. But the AMD Fury that I'll be reviewing in the next couple of weeks, that is pretty well priced. So quite a few options at the moment, it's fair to say. Why? I think this gun's rubbish. Can I use a different gun, please? Please. Do you play StarCraft 2? No, but I probably should, shouldn't I? Really probably should. Right, that's one. Oh no! Oh dear, well that was gonna not be good. Oh, you were clicking on iPad suggestions. Okay. Okay, and I believe we're caught up with comments now, so if you have any more comments, get them in. This means I'm going to have to try and think of a topic now. That's the skill. People are wondering what the skill is in playing games and broadcasting it. Well, let me tell you right now, I'm not very good. I mean, I'm okay, but I'm hardly the best of the best. I mean, most of the stuff I talk about is rubbish, so don't know why you're listening, really. Hopefully you think, oh, he's joking. Hopefully. But yeah, no, it's not always the easiest thing. You've got to sort of think of things to talk about that are interesting, and if they're not interesting, it's too late. You lose viewers. You have a graph on your left-hand side, or your right, if you have things around the other way, that tells you basically how well you're doing, how well you're streaming. Tells you the number of people watching, tells you how long people are watching for, engagement, all of that stuff. So it's about focusing on what you're doing while looking at that, while talking about something interesting. And YouTube search is now done on like retention time. So if you get more minutes watched, then essentially more people will be sent your way. Oh, I'm not doing very well, because I mean clearly you don't come here for the to learn how to play. Clearly, and if you do, you're doing something wrong. Right, okay. Right, right, moving on. I need to have a sip of water. I apologise. How many CPU cores is too many? Arguably, at the moment, if you're on Intel, for gaming, 6 is arguably too many. But if you can, you should be buying a 4, 6 or 8 core processor. But, you know, an i7 is still going to be your most sort of sensible way for performance. And i5 is going to be the most sensible for Skylake chips. We're talking there. It's going to be the most sensible for gaming, really, because price performance. So too many, you can't have too many. It's just about spending your money on the right stuff. It's like if you bought a brand new car and you get all the optional extras. If you like your processor and your graphics card are like the engine you put in. So you want to have something really good, but if you're this is a terrible analogy. It's a terrible analogy. What I was going to say is CPU cores are like a optional extra that you don't need and might improve your experience, but it's not really going to help with the actual driving of the car. That was a terrible analogy, though, wasn't it? Absolutely terrible. What's your Counter-Strike rank? I don't know how to look it up. Thank you. That's a kill. That was me. Careful. What was this game? 2012 was it? It came out. I think it was 2012. Anyway, still looks pretty good actually. I mean, we never really heard about the new Source engine, did we? There was loads of noise and then it went a bit quiet. I swear. I mean, what's going on there? GPU between 500 to 800 euros. Maybe look at either the Fury X or the 980 Ti. I would say. Haven't tested the Fury X, mind you. Haven't tested the 980 Ti, but now that Asus have been kind enough to take a liking and start sending some stuff on, for loaning it out, hopefully we should get more regular graphics card reviews, which would be awesome. Probably should ring up MSI as well now. I haven't actually done that yet. This is all the thing, though. If I was doing this full time, I'd have a lot more time and could get more things penciled in, but having one review slot each week isn't really a very big thing to work with, but that's all I've got. It's the best I can do. There you go. Bang. Thank you. No, try not to. Thank you. Try not. Well, no, surely, unless you're being stupid, you're not doing it on purpose, are you? Thank you. Right. Okay. Okay. Right. What's your all-time favourite game and why? If we're talking like hours played, maybe. Then I don't know. I used to play Age of Empires a hell of a lot, but my all-time probably favourite game was the original Tomb Raider 1, because I've played that game from start to finish so many times. So many times, it's ridiculous. Sounds rude, but do you get too much of this YouTube thing? That's not rude at all. Well, it's not right. It's not at the stage that it's like taking over my life, but it's always on the back seat. I plan everything around it. So if you imagine planning literally everything around work, it can get a little bit tiring, but it's not really an issue at the moment. 2 videos a week like I'm doing now is perfectly manageable, and it's quite nice in some ways because it means that I don't have to worry about delivering content midweek. I can just do a stream and everyone's happy, and it also means that I have plenty of time at the weekends to get something done. But as soon as I go back to university, I can ramp up the content, and then hopefully by the time I leave, won't be a lot of money, but hopefully be enough to sort of be able to live at home and start saving up for a house deposit, really. It's just, unfortunately, it's just one of those things. I mean, if you want to do something as a business, it's got to make business sense. Oh, as an overall PC budget, 500 to 800. Let's think. Overall PC budget, 500 to 800. i5, Skylake, and a... Mate, I don't know, you might be able to squeeze a 970 in there. I think try and squeeze a 970 in there, I think. That'd be my way to recommend that you start looking. Do you know of any game engines that would be great to start programming with? Never done much game programming, actually, in all honesty. That's the thing. I know that you can get like Unreal Engine now and stuff like that for free, I believe. You can get the CryEngine. I've had a play around with. It's quite cool. So yeah, give that a go. Right, I think keep going. Let's go. Oh, 21 second buy. 21 seconds? What are you on about? He's expired. I haven't been to 21. Dota 2 is a Source 2 engine, and the Counter-Strike Go on has not been released. Okay, you know more about it than I. I do not know much about that anymore. Does it pay much? Says Jack Stevens. It depends how you look at it, really. If you look at it based on the amount of money you get per video, this video will net me, let's think, 60p. So if you look at it like that, no. But then when you get everything sort of totaled up and it does start to add up, I mean, I'm looking to sort of buy a new car, and it'll be on finance, so like monthly deposits, and I should be able to quite sort of comfortably pay the sort of car finance out of it. So, you know, it's not a lot, no, but hopefully, but in 2 years' time, I will have enough money. I mean, we're talking. My aim, here's the thing. My aim is to finish next July, or next June, earning £1,000 a month from it. And if I can do that, I can go full time. And if I don't, I can't. It's as simple as that. And at the moment, if you can do any maths, I earn about 20% of that. So, need to ramp it up. But I mean, it varies. And with YouTube Red and things like that coming out, I don't know how it's all going to work. In all honesty. Could go either way, but we shall see. Favourite game of 2015 so far, that's The Witcher 3, without a shadow of a doubt. Still need to finish that, but I've had a great time with that game. It's awesome. Right, I'm getting to the point I am stupidly hungry now. We'll play this game. This will be the last one. I know I said that before, but I mean it this time. What about you guys? What have you bought Fallout? Have you bought Call of Duty? Both, one or the other? Let me know, because both are massive games. So I guess it's single player versus multiplayer, really, isn't it? I'm interested. Let me know. Right, I need to actually get serious now. What car are you thinking of getting? Audi A1 maybe, or like a used BMW 2 Series or something like that. Before you all go like, oh, how can he afford that? Remember, I'm working at the moment full time, 9 to 5 every day, 5 days a week. So before you moan, it's not. I don't earn enough money to just go out and buy a Audi R8. So, you know, relax. I'd love to be able to do that. I mean, a lot of YouTubers can do that, can't they? They get so much money. Oh, Christ! So yeah. Audi A1. Xenon lights. Bose sound system. What else in there? Rear and front parking sensors. Yeah, I don't think I can afford leather seats, otherwise I'd do that as well. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking at the moment anyway. Otherwise, like a used 3 Series or something for about the same sort of price. Don't know. We shall see. Don't have a lot of money to spend, but have enough to get. You know, it's got to last. You know, this isn't something I want to have for 6 months and change. It's got to last for a while. It does 81 miles to the gallon actually, which is pretty cool. So very cheap to run, free road tax. So if you look at it like that, cheap to insure. Look at it like that, it's actually more sensible. How long would an i5 Skylake 970 last? Because we're going into the 4K resolution world, it's difficult to say. If you're going to play 4K stuff, then it's going to last like less amount of time. But for 1080p, 1440p, I can see it will last for the next 3-4 years, absolutely no problem. Riz has finally managed to buy Fallout New Vegas. I'm not sure if you're trying to be funny there, or if you're serious. Because, of course, it's been on sale for about £3, so it doesn't matter how much money you have. I'm sure you can afford £3 in the Christmas Steam sale, so I'm assuming you're joking, but maybe not. Come on, right. Let's get in the zone now. Let's get in the zone. Get in the zone. Get in the zone. I'm doing this. Right, okay. No, that was terrible. I was really trying there as well. Rifles. I didn't even want this gun. Stupid. You're trying to be funny, yeah, okay. Thought so. Before I insult you. But yeah, no, I did think that'd be a bit weird. Well, aiming down the sights is genuinely terrible. It's absolutely pointless, isn't it? It doesn't even hit, look. Oh, I see. That's why. I was wondering what was going on there. It's because I didn't realise I have it on toggle, not hold. That'll be why. Right, this is there's 5 minutes left, so if you have any last comments, please get them in. Send them in. Let me know. And if not, then that's absolutely fine. But you would have missed your chance because I am definitely going this way. What's i5 Skylake? 6700. Oh, that's the i7, isn't it? The unlocked K version, even though it doesn't come with a cooler now, but you want the unlocked version of the i5. What version is it? Oh, I genuinely, my mind's gone blank. I can't remember what the model name is. I'm not going to look it up. I'm sure you can work it out. The unlocked K Skylake i5. And if I take a guess, it'll probably be wrong, so I won't do that. i7 still unavailable to buy in the UK at a reasonable price. Scan is charging 330 quid, so 70, 80 quid more. I want to do YouTube, but the one vid I did got 0 views, so I deleted the channel. Well, you can't go out there and expect to have a YouTube channel after one video. It's as simple as that. My first video maybe got 60 views in the first sort of week or so. And that was mainly people on Facebook because I told them to look at it. And then started picking up some search traffic from there because it was a video that people were searching for. But yeah, you know, things just grow. It's as simple as that. If you look at MKBHD, he started, you know, with that one video that probably got 60 views. And it's just about building over time and just learning to see what's working, trying to keep stuff a bit dynamic, not static. Seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work, playing to your strengths, and then you'll be able to actually start producing some content that people are watching. But yeah, if you're starting out, you want the search traffic is always what you want, because obviously people need to find you, because you can't do the sort of videos like subscriber videos because you don't have any subscribers. But yeah, you've got to be committed, and with respect, if you aren't committed enough to do more than one video, you've got to question whether you're sort of in it to be in it. You know, I'm sorry to say that. It's true. You've got to stick with it. I mean, for the first sort of 8 months, I would consider a video a success if it got 100 views. So that's, you know, you've got to go from there. At the moment, I consider a video, unless it's a casual play, 1,000 views or more is a success. Really should be more than that, but 1,000 views or more is a success. Anything less than that, I probably won't do again. So this is over a long time, of course. If it's a review, then it's going to get search traffic over time. So, you know. Could you follow me on Twitter? So just tweet me. Just tweet me and I will follow you back. But I can't do it right now, obviously. Can you do a review of Dell Inspiron 15 IT? I can have a chat with Dell, I guess, and see what we can get in. I hopefully try and get some laptops in. I imagine the first laptops that I would probably get in would be most likely from Asus, because they've been very kind recently and have started loaning stuff out. But yeah, I can certainly give it a go, but in all honesty, it will be after the Christmas period because I've got too much in at the moment. You are so much for a long way towards an amazing... What? I'm sorry, Riz720, I really am. I don't understand what that means. What do you get paid for, like views or subs? You get paid depending on now YouTube Red earnings, of course. So if someone subscribes to YouTube Reds, then you get money based on that. But it's all on the adverts. So if the adverts perform well, then you get money, because the advertisers pay Google, and then Google pay a share to you, because obviously it's your content. So it's as simple as that. If your ads do well, it's mainly dictated on what the ads are and whether they're good adverts. So Google get paid regardless, and it doesn't make too much difference to them. They say you might have company X pays Y amount of money for this advert to be played 10,000 times. So it doesn't make too much difference to Google what plays they are. But from my point of view, if they're rubbish adverts, and you know they're about, you know, paint, most people aren't interested, and you won't sort of watch the advert and you'll skip it. So yeah, it's just based on ad performance. Favourite band? I don't have a favourite band. I have favourite bands, but I switch it up all the time. I have a Spotify playlist that I keep adding stuff to all the time, and then it goes on and on from them. But favourite band, I don't know. I literally don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, how do ads get put on? Once you hit a certain amount of views, you get the option. What is your job? I'm a developer at the moment for a telecoms company, and I look after a company website as well as some support tasks. So things that I did today at work were there were some tasks in a database that wanted to be bulk closed, so I selected 2,000 tasks and closed them. Stuff like that, really. It's pretty boring to talk about, really. I mean, it's okay to do, but it's not that interesting to talk about. So, yeah. Well, that was the last game. That was the last game. Yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for everyone that has checked out this video. As always, obviously really appreciate it. You guys are the elite. My chemistry teacher at A-level used to tell me that, but it's true. You guys are the elite. You're the guys that are here and listening to me talk when you might have something else more interesting to be doing. And hopefully this is enjoyable for you, because obviously that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make the best content that I can, and content that's interesting to people, and if I don't do that, then I'm doing something wrong, and I apologise. But just give me some pointers, and we can go from there, really. Like game selection. I will try and do Dota this month, promise. I'll try and get Dota done this month. I will do a game of Dota this month. There you go, there's my commitment. So, yeah, hopefully that all goes well. Favourite genre of music? I like a whole range. It's not a guilty pleasure, I'm quite happy to admit it. I quite like actually a bit of country and western music actually from time to time. Otherwise, I am probably, not so much jazz, but I like soul. My favourite sort of radio show that I listen to is the Craig Charles Funk and Soul Show, Radio 6 music, on a Saturday. So I mainly listen to 6 music, so if that helps you, if you live in the UK, BBC Radio 6. Ever thought of Let's Play? Kind of what this is, really, in all honesty. It's just the way I do things. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much. I didn't mean to do that. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Like I said, really appreciate you guys are the elite. Please don't go, and stay with me until you get bored, I guess. So yeah, thanks so much for checking out this video. As always, I will be back at the same time next week, and yeah, I'll be at the same time next week, 6:30 every Wednesday. Review out on Sunday should be Philip's Mono server. It's gone freezing mad. A lot of stuff coming, as well as the Fallout 4 review. So thank you so much for checking out this video, and I'll see you in the next one.